Barastoc Dash, something very, very different. We are at Larajay Farm. Two people are in staff uniform. One person's out of staff uniform. He's got the Better Vet hat on, but that's okay. Jess Tubbs, firstly, thank you for inviting me.
I didn't really invite you, Paulie.
You didn't invite me at all.
But thanks for coming.
You actually didn't know what I was here for until I sent you the message. A little bit of trash talk happening. There's a little bit more trash placement happening from these other two. You've already conceded that you're not going to finish in the top two here.
I mean, Amy's bought boots from home. That's got to be some kind of a violation.
She said, though, she found them in her car this morning. Do you believe that?
I wonder how they got in there.
Anyway, that's all right. Everything else is a bit of fun here, something a bit different. You guys use Barastoc. I just went down to the feed shed. You got a heap of pellets here. You've used Barastoc for a long time, so fittingly, this could be all right for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Some free merch maybe, Paul? What do you reckon?
Well, there's 5 bags of feed, but you could get one of these pink hats. I could even leave this one for you. There's no hair in it, I can promise you that much.
That might be all right.
Very good. Greg, right, Trash Talk has started, yourself and Amy. Do you reckon you can beat her?
No doubt. Yeah, I've got them covered, for sure.
You're going to beat Ames?
Yeah, even though she's cheating, as we can see. I know Jess won't because she's a stickler for the rules, so I'm not too worried about her, but we will be keeping an eye on this one because she's happy to bend the rules, obviously. 2 minutes 40, can you beat that Taylor French's time? I don't know, it sounds pretty impressive. I sort of never actually had the clock on myself to see how quick I can do this job, but I have been running late for many a race, so I've had a bit of practice trying to do it quick.
That's one of the things Taylor said. She said, at least they can't tell us we're going to be late. She said it only takes 2 minutes 40 to yoke one up.
Exactly. There's no one yelling to get on the track for a change, but yeah, we'll still have a crack at seeing how fast we can go.
What about the hobbles, mate? Bit foreign for you guys. Most of your team's trotting.
Yeah, that's right. I was going to sort of have a bit of a ring in and see if I could say that I could have a trotter instead, but no, we'll be right. We know how to do it.
That might be the summer challenge. It's only a little bit of fun and to go about how we do it. And there are a couple of rules. Firstly, Ames, good luck.
Yeah, well, I was quite relaxed about it all, and then Greg started getting a bit cocky, so now I really want to have a go at him.
A little bit cocky, that's an understatement. He's making sure everything's set out. Now he's going to undo his hobbles. We're not sure exactly what he is going to do or not. He's making sure there's no sabotage. Yours are actually laid out there. You've undone yours. Now, the rules are simple. Boots have to be paired up. Yep. But you've cheated a little bit, but that's okay. That's fine. They are work boots. They're just a very, very quick snap, but they are done up. Knee boots are there. OCD came into it just before, something about in-keepers or out-of-keepers. I don't care if the knee boots are in or out-of-keepers, so we've just got to clarify that one.
I don't know if I'm going to be all right with not tucking everything in. I'm not sure if I can handle it. I'm going to have to go into sports mode. All
right, very, very good. Rightio, I'm going to let you go. Well done for having the shirt and the jacket on too. You've got everything. You got everything covered. The team here at Larajay Farm. I will get back, give them a bit of a count in. Interestingly enough, they've all got bucks and breastplates, I think, too. So that's a bit of a... Oh, no, Jess hasn't. She's actually a bit smart. So is Greg. Rightio. All right, the Barastoc Dash for Larajay Farms in 3, 2, 1, go. And they are off. And we'll just see how they go. Yeah, they've got the bucks and breastplates. But Greg, actually, I do know Greg went and got himself the race thing. We also got Tobes. Tobes is making sure that Jess does everything right. Tobes isn't afraid of getting on the camera, but then turned around and took off out of it. Very, very quiet here. There's no trash talk once they've got started. That is one thing that I have noticed. Greg is smiling. Jess has probably got the saddle on before the other two, both putting cruppers on. They do the cruppers a little bit differently here, the team at Larajay Farm. Greg's even got the Larajay Farm breastplate on, so he's going really, really well there. All got the cruppers on. There was some talk that Greg might have had an issue getting the crupper on his horse, but he appears to have got it on well. We will say they are not going to unclip them because the horses actually get used to walking straight out of these ones here. And so when they unclip them, they will walk straight out in front of us. So we just got to be aware. 3 people. This has taken a little bit of working out. But Jess is quite achiever here. She's actually going okay. She hasn't said a lot prior to it. I'd probably confidently say right at the minute, Amy, you are running last. I don't want to upset you and put the pressure on you in any way, but currently running last, although she does have the boots up her sleeve, although Greg's got himself in an awful mess. I don't know what he's doing there, a bit of sabotage. He's got hobbles and straps going everywhere. He's got a couple of the straps on the ground. Chris Alford's rule might be a chance here. Oh, he's in all sorts, young Greg. He's too used to these trotters. I did say it before about the trotters, but he's fixing his prep mess up. Now, I did say they don't have to be in keepers. That part is fine. There's no worries there at all. But, of course, all the gear has to be on properly. Someone picked up the other day that Joshy Duggan didn't have his front strap done up on his hobbles. They watch everything. Look out, Ames is coming to the fore now. Those shin boots, they've righted themselves. She's got herself good. She's now just got to get the cart and the bridle on. Don't want to tell you, Greg, but you're in a fair bit of trouble here, mate, if you're going to try and run second. 2 minutes have gone, so you've got 35 seconds, Ames, to beat the record here. Rules are head check up and backside on seat. So Ames is going along very, very well. We'll sneak around this side and just see how she goes. 2 minutes and 20, so you got 20 seconds, Ames. I'm enjoying doing this. She is shaking. She is shaking a bit. She's got a fair bit of pressure on here at the minute, but she's going to win this one, I think. I reckon Greg's a big chance of running last the way he's going. So one rein on. Second rein coming on. It's not that easy to beat this record because there goes the 2 minutes and 40. So Taylor French, Greg just said then, good effort, Taylor French, and it definitely is. We're going pretty close here now. Oops, she had to do one more strap. Greg's starting to come back. Ames, come on, Ames. There's a lot of people cheering for you. Bang. Amy is in the cart at 3. She's in the cart at 3 minutes. Greg's still going. I said they've got to beat 3:15. Otherwise, Chris Elford, what's he doing with that rein? He can't, Greg. You've got to fix the rein up. Come on, Jess. Come on, Jess. There's a lot of people barracking for Jess here, including Chris Elford. Don't you worry about that. He's got a whole world of hurt. He's fine now. Greg has done it. 2 minutes and 23, even slower. Jess, you got to grab your reins, Jess. Jess is going to be the last one in. Just a little bit of fun, but thank you very much, Jess. 3 minutes and 30. Unfortunately, guys, very, very slow. I was upset. Greg's going to be mortified when he sits back and watches that. But a little bit of fun. Gee, Sugars, champ.
Undone on mine, though, Paul.
No, I did notice that. I did notice you're meticulous about it.
As it should be.
If you'd have seen what he done, you would have been just shaking your head. Greg, what happened? You just floundered under pressure.
Definitely some sabotage there when I threw them over. The hobbles were twisted around and had to redo it, so that cost me valuable. It cost me the victory, no doubt about it.
You put the reins through the cart.
Yeah, I did that too. Yeah.
That was your fault. There was no sabotage in that.
No, that's right. That's why I'm not a trainer or a groom. I'm or a stable hand. I'm a driver.
And Ames, you're not going to be the overall victor, but you are going to be the Larajay victor, and you got bragging rights over Greg for another year at least.
This is one of the greatest days of my life. I am just going to milk this for all it's worth.
You can see how hard you were working while you were sitting over there in where it was, Scandinavia, enjoying the sunshine.
That's the thing. He went to Sweden. I've geared up a lot of horses the last few months. He's unwittingly given me an edge.
Ames and a crew for here from Larajay Farms. Thank you. Bit of fun. Thank you very much to Barastoc, and hopefully you guys learn to yoke up a little bit quicker, but thank you very much. We'll be at someone's place. Jamie Lee King, I think, she put out a special request to have a crack at it, so we might be calling in to see her very, very shortly. But thank you very much, guys.